feet of snow.
It's like being a kid again, walking around in the snow.
Walking way better than flying 13 years ago, with flights canceled for days. And those who hit the roads regretted it.
I've been here 30 years. It's the worst I've ever seen.
That guy had no idea what was coming just 7 years later. 2010's Snowmageddon, a storm of legend that buried the U.S. Capitol, made the White House a white blur, and sent portions of some buildings to the ground, collapsing under the weight of snow. But some saw the lighter side of digging out, turning DuPont Circle into a ski lane. Josie Sturman, ABC 7 News.
And if our snowfall totals verify, around 2 feet of snow expected in Washington, D.C. out of this storm. This will be in the top 3 in the history book. So you may be asking yourself, how much snow am I getting in my backyard? Well, you can measure it. We want to make you part of the Stormwatch 7 team, and you can be a weather reporter for us. We've got our Stormwatch 7 snow sticks here, and this is 3 feet tall. Hopefully, nobody's going to go over that, but I think it's going to be close in a few areas west of town. When you sample the snow, you want to do 3 different snow measurements, and then you average the difference between all of them. So make sure when you take these samples that it's away from a sheltered area by your house. You don't want to do it right next to the house, or if you notice a windswept area, don't use that as the big one. Snowdrift is a little different than anything else. And then send us those reports. We'd like to connect with you. I'll have all those pages and information in just a minute. Let me get rid of my snow stick. All right, here's where the snow is coming down now, and we've got some numbers already for you. Lynchburg about 3.5 inches. Blacksburg's already seen 5 inches of snowfall. It's these darker bands that are coming through, producing the heaviest snow at this time. Now, the leading edge of this, it looks like it's snowing in Charlottesville. It looks like it's happening along the I-81 corridor, but our surface conditions are still pretty dry. Our dew points are in the teens here, so it's snowing aloft. It's just not quite reaching the ground in most locations. It's going to start out as some light flurries. A blizzard warning in effect across the metro area, winter storm warning elsewhere. The big difference between the two has to do with the wind. And I have a new computer model forecast I want to share with you, and this shows the power outage potential. And notice that it really gets started overnight tonight and early tomorrow morning. And the farther east you are, the more likely you're going to be to lose power throughout this event. There may also be some spottier showers near Charlottesville and up towards Warrenton. And I think that if you do lose power, it could be days before it's restored. That possibility is there. So you do need to be prepared for it for sure. As we take a look at a few things you can do to help yourself prepare for that, flashlights and batteries for sure. You'll want a supply of water and food for 3 days along with your blankets. Make sure you charge your devices, especially your cell phone, because if you lose power, you can continue to watch us live streaming at WJLA.com. If you're going to use a generator, make sure you keep it outside and that it's well ventilated. Otherwise, firewood is always a good bet. Take pictures of the snow for us or send us those snow reports. You can do that. Email it to us at pics@WJLA.com. You can also connect with me. We're doing some live events on Facebook as well as tweeting out information. My Facebook page, Jackie Jarris, meteorologist, and at ABC7 Jackie. So stay connected through the storm. We'll have more updates on what we can expect after the storm, too. That's before the end of the half hour. Back to you.
All right, Jackie, thank you. Well, it's the final few hours of freedom before this huge winter storm. All I can think about is the final countdown. See? Yeah, that blizzard is making its way to the nation's capital right now, and we're breaking down exactly what you need to know to stay safe. Keep it right here.
Stuck in student loan debt? Are your student loans in default? Or maybe you just can't afford high student loan payments? Call now. Discover how you can avoid or even get out of student loan default. Reduce and restructure your student loan so you can pay much less or pay nothing. This will not hurt your credit. In fact, student loan relief can help boost your credit. Call now to get lower student loan payments. To make student loans a problem of the past, call now.
Dave Lucas, weekdays on News Channel 8, non-stop local news.
As a small business owner, here's one thing you can rely on. Your business will change as it grows. Whether it's new space, more employees, or better equipment, things have a way of moving fast. But if your network can't keep up, it can really slow you down. And that's not good for business. Thankfully, a switch to the 100% fiber optic network of Verizon Fios is all it takes to keep everything moving in the right direction. With Fios, you get 99.9% network reliability, and the fastest Wi-Fi available, with uploads as fast as downloads. But you also get something more, a network that can move as fast as your business does. Right now, upgrade to Fios 50 meg or higher internet and phone and get $250 back. Call or go online today. Small business is better on a better network.
If you owe $10,000 or more to the IRS or state, this may be the most important phone call you'll ever make.
I owed $87,000 in taxes. But listen.
Your tax problem is settled. You only owe $3,500.
What a great message.
I owed $11,000 on my taxes. But now?
Congratulations. You only owe $2,068.
How's that sound?
If you owe $10,000 or more to the IRS or state, then you owe it to yourself to call this number or go to tax10000.com. Even if you are already at the point where you're struggling with levies and garnishments, let our experts help guide you through the process of negotiating a tax settlement.
We owed the IRS $48,000.
But check out what we actually paid.
Are you sitting down? You only owe $3,571.
Call 800-931-7379 or go to tax10000.com. That's 800-931-7379.
News Talk with Bruce DuPoint. This morning at 11 on News Channel 8. From News Channel 8, you're watching Good Morning Washington.
9:30 now on this Friday, and it is the calm before the storm. At this time tomorrow, we could already be under inches of snow, possibly, probably a foot, and that's only the beginning.
Or more, yeah. Now it's the last chance you'll have to prepare and get ready. Jumi Olabanji is here now with what you need to know to get ready for Blizzard 2016. Jumi.
Well, Larry, first things first, get ready to stay inside for the next few days because, of course, this storm going to be a big one. Schools in the district, Maryland and Virginia, are already closed today, and you can expect some delays at the very least on Monday. So don't forget to sign up for our very important school closing text alerts, which you can do on our website, WJLA.com. Now, the federal government is open this morning, but will close at noon today. D.C., Maryland, and Virginia have all declared states of emergency, with D.C. starting right now at 9:30. That means all of them are in effect. Metro is also shutting down for the storm, and bus service will end at 5 o'clock tonight. Rail service will cease at 11 o'clock tonight. So you still have time to take the Metro to the Caps game, which has been moved up to 5 o'clock. Those services will stay closed, though, on Saturday, and on Sunday they will resume on Monday, but we are not sure exactly when. Everyone, stay safe out there. Back to you.
Okay, Jimmy. Yeah, those projected snowfall totals creeping up overnight. Up next, team coverage from Jackie Jarris and Eileen Whalen with everything you need to know just a few hours before the blizzard hits. And keep in mind, we are standing by right now for Mayor Muriel Bowser's live update on the snow prep in the district. That is coming up in just moments. As soon as she begins talking, we will take that live for you. So stay right here on News Channel 8 and Good Morning Washington.
Watch Toyota Sports Talk, weekdays at 9 on News Channel 8. Now's the time to go places with Toyota. Visit buyatoyota.com for special offers.
News Channel 8, live local news all day long with hours of non-stop local news and live reports. You get all the news you need anytime, day or night. Live news that impacts your life, your community. Live news to stretch your bottom line. Live news to keep you safe. News Channel 8, the only station you can turn to for non-stop local news coverage. Live, all local, all day long. News Channel 8, non-stop local news.
Good morning, Washington.
More viewers are starting their day with Good Morning Washington.
Thank you for waking up with us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See why Good Morning Washington is the place to start your day. Weekday mornings starting at 4:25. Stay connected with News Channel 8 on Facebook and Twitter, anytime, anywhere.
Hi, I'm John DePaula, president of Long Windows. If you have interest in replacing the windows in your home in the near future, you're going to find this interesting. You don't buy a car without test driving it, right? If you are truly interested in replacing the windows in your home, we will install one double hung long window in your home free, totally free. A whole new way to try long windows before you buy long windows.
Quality windows, isn't it time you got along?
I found the space.
Right, Chief.
We have to furnish it right away.
Right, Chief.
And it's got to be fast, excellent, and affordable.
Right, Chief.
call PVI.
Right, Chief. Got him on speed dial.
You need it yesterday, and you want a look that says success. That's why you choose the office professionals at PVI Office Furniture Plus. Call now and check us out online today.
This is big.
7 days ago, Phil wasn't thinking about dancing. He was thinking about his joints. But now he's taking OsteoBiflex and noticing a real difference in his joint comfort. The feeling originates in this area, spreads throughout the body, to here, inducing hilariously high levels of embarrassment in his son. He knows it's working by that look of abject humiliation on his son's face. You were made to dance, Phil, so dance. Shows improved joint comfort in just 7 days. OsteoBiflex, made to move.
News Talk with Bruce DePoint, this morning at 11 on News Channel 8.
And welcome back for our Blizzard 2016 coverage, 9:34 here on our Friday morning. We've got new information just in. We've been tracking these heavier bands of snow into southern and central parts of Virginia. We've been getting some snowfall totals on the range of 2 to 5 inches, and a new special statement just issued by the National Weather Service that these bands are putting down about 2 inches of snow per hour. So one thing that I just want to remind you of is once the first flakes start falling, you might be, oh, there's just a couple of flurries and it's really light. I think the heavier snow is going to start to overtake the region very quickly. So once it gets started, you really need to stay home, and that's why we're telling people we'd like you to be in place by lunchtime in the close-in metro area. A lot of what we're seeing here on the radar not quite reaching the ground just yet, but it gives you an indication that that moisture is beginning to move in. Our atmosphere getting saturated, the stage is getting set for an historic snowstorm across our region. We've got our blizzard warning for the metro. We've got winter storm warnings elsewhere. The wind really the key factor, not so much total. So what exactly is a blizzard? You know, we haven't had a blizzard in our area since 2010. That was Snowmageddon. So it's been 6 years since we've had to deal with conditions like this. And trust me, you don't want to get caught out in them. In order for the technical definition of a blizzard is you have to have snow or blowing snow. Winds have to be sustained or frequent gusts at 35 miles per hour or better. That brings visibility down to a quarter of a mile or less, and it needs to last for 3 hours or longer. I think we'll definitely meet this criteria this time around, and not necessarily the winds with this system, but I think the snow with this system is probably going to last 36 hours. So travel still excellent right now across the region. We're going to go downhill pretty quickly this afternoon. No travel at all advised tonight or through the day on Saturday. It will just be impossible. Keep the roads open for emergency personnel who really need to be out there. And then on Sunday, we're going to be digging out, my friend. Do you have your Stormwatch 7 shovel? Do you have a good shovel? If you're going to be shoveling the snow, this kind of snow, you want to do it in increments. Don't try and shovel 2 feet of snow all at one time. I know it seems like a futile effort, right? You got 6 inches, you shovel it off, and it's covered before you know it because our snowfall rates are going to be so heavy, 2 to 3 inches per hour at times, you just can't keep up with it. But do it in increments so you don't injure yourself. Plan on about 2 feet across the close-in metro. A few spots could reach 3 feet. Snow winds down before you wake up on Sunday morning. We're all going to be done with this by then. And I just want to mention that down the line, things do look better next week. We'll still be cold, but I think we'll get above freezing. And just 1 week system on the horizon after this big granddaddy of a storm. We'll see a few rain showers. It looks like rain, not snow, as we head into your Tuesday. Back to you.
Oh, at least you just covered a lot. Yeah. All right, well, with just hours to go until the big blizzard, time is running out to get those supplies from either the grocery stores or the hardware stores. And bearer of bad news, the shelves were already looking bare.
Yeah, Kid O'Shea is at the Ace Hardware store in Northwest D.C. this morning.
And you can see behind me a shipment coming in here. We're at the Ace on 14th Street and U in Northwest, and they just got a truck that arrived moments ago, and now the crew is getting ready to bring all of this into the store. Those are some space heaters. This Ace Hardware had one of their busiest days ever, as expected. They literally sold 600 plus shovels in one day. And as you can see here, these are boxes of shovels that they are putting together. That's Mark here at Ace, putting them together, and as quick as he puts them together, he puts them on the shelf. and they sell them. Come walk with me right here, and you can see there's not many of them on the shelf right now. They just put these in. When we got here, this shelf was completely empty. They've also got salt. They've got the firewood here, batteries, flashlights. One thing that they aren't doing, if you're calling ahead, they aren't putting anything on hold. You have to come into the store. The manager here also tells me they plan to stay open as much as they can during the storm. If they can get workers here, then they will open up and try to be here for the community. Take a look at me as people are checking out. They're unloading the heaters as well. A busy morning here at the Ace Hardware on 14th Street in Northwest. We'll send it back to you guys.
All right. Well, an important piece of merchandise that you're going to need to pick up.
That's right.
When the district has a snowstorm, with it comes the tradition of the snowball fight.
Yeah, it's happening for about 6 years now, and expect to see it this Sunday at the DuPont Circle Fountain. We've got the co-founder with us this morning, Michael Lippin, of the, what is it, the DC
Snowball Fight Association. And it's really a thing.
I was going to say, a lot of people thought, wait, what? How many members you guys have?
I checked the Facebook page a short time ago, 7,600 fans, and that's a gain of 1,000 in the last 2 days. It's really, this thing has been going for 6 years. It's incredible.
So this is the big 2010 snowball fight that happened in DuPont Circle that we're taking a look at right now.
We're looking at photos now. This is our last event from last winter.
Oh, that was last year.
This was in the circle, and this was a dance party. Can you believe it? We had our first ever DC SFA dance party going down right in the circle, and that was DJ Julius Snell, who set up his boombox and gave us some tunes. This was toward the tail end of that snowball fight.
Okay.
Man, DC does everything big, including snowball fights. Okay, so this year has been, it was tentatively going to be Saturday.
Yeah.
That's going to be a bad idea because of the conditions. So Sunday.
We didn't want anyone to get into any real danger, so we decided let's wait until all the dust settles, the snow settles, and Sunday morning. This will be, 4 or 5 hours after the last snow, and it should still be pretty fresh.
And what time on Sunday?
10 a.m. in the park. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Now you're rocking the 2000. Wait, is this 2010?
This is the DCSF the official DuPont Circle Snowball Fight hoodie from 2010.
So that was the inaugural year.
Collector's item.
Inaugural year, and we have new swag. I mean, we actually have a new DCSFA T-shirt. I think we're the only snowball fight in the world to have an official logo.
I would not argue that.
You can get one of these shirts for free. These were made by Ping Pong Dim Sum restaurant in Chinatown. They are our official partner, and they will give you one of these shirts for free if you volunteer for the DC Mayor's snow team, shovel out your neighbors, the seniors and people with disabilities who need help to shovel out the snow. Post a picture to prove that you shoveled on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram. Show it to us or the Ping Pong staff. They will give you one of these.
That is awesome.
That's
I
cool.
love that you guys are taking something so fun and helping those in need. And now you've got here the snowball maker.
Yeah.
I didn't even know there was such thing as a snowball maker.
Some people say this is cheating, but you can buy these things on Amazon. They're not expensive. I got this last year, and it really works. It's so efficient when your hands are cold and freezing.
And we've got some fake snow here that our producer Justin has whipped up, and you've already put one together for us this morning.
It's good size.
What ingredients are used for that?
He said
hair conditioner and baking soda.
Hair conditioner and baking soda.
More power to you.
And it smells fantastic too, by the way. Yeah.
And just a quick shout out for our Facebook page. If you want to find us on Facebook, we are at facebook.com/DCSFA. That's something that I set up with my co-founders, Ami Greener and Dennis Baranov, who are watching probably from home. So hey guys.
All right, there you go. Well, Sunday morning, 10 o'clock, DuPont Circle at the Fountain, snowball fight. Be fair.
Michael, thank you so much. You guys have a great time.
Have fun out
there.
Enjoy.
All right.
Thank you. 9:42. Back with more to this.
Are you currently on Medicare? In